Despite the attempt to blow up the entire Henley Techni Gas Works, only one of the buildings was destroyed, thanks to the timely arrival of Captain America.
You should be proud of yourself. Captain America has made a fool of you on every job you attempt.
We did our best. But Henley must have disobeyed your orders and squealed to the DA.
Yes, Mr. Henley has consistently ignored my warnings. But I'm not beaten yet. This defeat cannot go unchallenged, or none of the remaining members of the expedition will fear the Scarab.
What will you do?
Eliminate Henley right under the district attorney's nose.
Impossible. Henley's kept under close guard in the DA's apartment. There is no chance of even getting near him.
We don't have to be near him. Thanks to a weapon devised by the ancient Mayan warriors.
You mean the Singari blowgun?
Exactly. Our native Mayan agent, Zula, is an excellent marksman with a blowgun. We will post him where he will have an unobstructed view to the entrance of the district attorney's apartment.
Here, Mr. Gardner. I've had about enough of this confinement.
Your life is still in danger. You're here for your own safety.
Oh, hang the safety. I'm neglecting important business. I'll accept full responsibility in case of further trouble, but you must permit me to go to my office.
Very well, Mr. Henley. Only I insist that my men accompany you.
Thanks. I'll be only too glad to have them.
Clancy, you stay here.
Yes, sir.
Bring your car around in front of the building. You're taking Mr. Henley to his office. I'll follow in my car.
What's that thing?
A poison dart with your name on it. This should convince you that you're still marked for death. Attempt on life of J.C. Henley, industrialist, foiled. DA to investigate origin of ancient poison dart weapon.
What if that smart DA traces the blowgun here to the museum?
That's hardly possible. Professor Grayson was the only one who knew I had it in my possession. And he died over 2 years ago. No, Madsen. We have nothing to fear from the district attorney. What is it, Mark?
The district attorney is on his way in.
All right, I'll be ready for him. Get out of sight. Come in. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Mr. Gardner. What brings you here?
I have a clue which may lead to the man who made the attack on Mr. Henley's life.
Yes, I read about it in the papers. A shocking exhibition of barbarism.
Fortunately, Mr. Henley escaped, and he's now safely on his way to a secret destination. We got the man who fired the dart. But this weapon, ever see anything like it?
A Singari blowgun, used by the ancient Mayan tribes in primitive warfare. A valuable collector's item, Mr. Gardner.
Any idea who might have had such a thing?
No. The only person who could have helped you was Professor Grayson, an authority on darts and blowguns. Unfortunately, he died several years ago.
Yes, I know that. I've already wired Professor Grayson's family, hoping they might know someone who can help me.
Well, I hope you're successful, Mr. Gard.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good day.
Bye. Shine, mister? All right, son.
I hoped I'd find you here. We just received a long-distance call from Robert Grayson in Northridge,
Robert Grayson.
the professor's grandson. He's deeply interested in the blowgun attack made on Mr. Henley, and he offered us his help. Young Grayson has made a close study of his grandfather's work. He's sure he can identify the blowgun and probably tell us who owned it.
Fine. I'll arrange to have a chartered plane ready at Central Airport tomorrow morning, and you can find the weapon in Northridge yourself. I'll take a rain check on that shine, son. Keep the change.
Yes, Monk.
Here's some dope on a DA. He and the girl are going to try and have Grayson's grandson identify the blowgun.
She's flying a chartered plane to Northridge from Central Airport tomorrow morning.
That puts you in the spot. We're all in a spot. I thought you said that weapon would never be traced here.
Grayson's grandson. I hadn't considered his stay in the old man's place.
We'd better do something before the blowgun reaches Northridge.
We're going to do something before that plane leaves Central Airport.
We're from the DA's office to check on that plane he ordered yesterday.
It's on the field. You want to see it?
Yes.
Right this way.
Tie him up and put him in there. I'll check with the boss.
Right.
Calling H1. Calling H1. Z1 calling H1. This is H1. Come in. We're all set. Plane is ready, and the mechanic's taken care of. Good. You'll have plenty of time to install the bomb. I'll have it wired in the plane before the DA gets here.
I'm the district attorney. Is my plane ready?
Yes, sir. She's out on the field and ready to go.
Fine.
As soon as the motor starts, that bomb mechanism starts operating.
And when the clock makes 10 revolutions, everything will go up.
Come on, we gotta look busy.
Good luck, Gail.
I'll make it all right. Bye.
Bye.
Captain America. Time bomb on the plane that just took off.
What's the radio wavelength for that plane?
1575 megacycles.
Thanks. Calling Gail Richards. Calling Gail Richards. Come in, Gail.
This is Gail. Go ahead.
There's a time bomb in your plane. Bail out. Bail out.
Okay, Grant.
Scarab must have feared the blowgun would lead directly to him, or he wouldn't have gone to such extremes to destroy it.
He certainly did a thorough job. There wasn't even a fragment of it left in the wreckage.
I don't think those two prisoners will help us much. They're just two small-time thugs hired by Matson for that particular job.
I wonder if the Scarab ever heard that the police make plaster of Paris copies of all important pieces of evidence.
Well, we didn't have time to make a replica of that blowgun.
I know that, but the Scarab doesn't. We could let the news leak out through the underworld that we have an exact duplicate from which Grayson can identify the owner of the original. And I'm willing to bet it won't be long before the Scarab hears about it.
Go ahead, Mark.
Number 31 reports the DA has a plaster model of the blowgun. He's wired Grayson to come here to identify the owner. That's all.
A model? Why did they make a model of it?
Routine procedure, I suppose. This calls for action. We have no time to lose. We must find out where Grayson will go when he arrives. Put every available man on the job. Check reservations on every train, bus, and plane coming into the city. Find out about all reservations in all the hotels. Get started immediately.
This is a good reproduction, Walt.
Should serve our purpose. But I'd like to see somebody translate those fake Mayan hieroglyphics I painted on it.
District Attorney's office. Yes, Commissioner. He's right here.
Yes?
They fell for it, Grant. The man just asked about Grayson at the Hotel Metropole, and they told him that he reserved room 504 for this afternoon.
Fine. That's just what I hoped to hear. Have you got a man at the Metropole?
Yes. Donovan is taking the doorman's place.
All right, leave him there. But don't have anyone else around. I want them to be able to get away with the blowgun so we can follow them to the Scarab. We better give them a little time to get organized. Then we'll deliver this right into their hands. You press the doorbell, and on the second chime, the wire will burn too, causing the tube to drop and break. The gas spreads rapidly and will knock out anyone in the room in a few seconds. Anything new, Donovan?
Yes, Madsen and 2 others went in a few minutes ago. One of them stayed in the lobby, a lookout, I guess, and the others went up to the room.
What about their car?
Parked around the corner.
Drive around and watch their car. If they should leave before I can get back, trail them.
Yes? Okay. We'll take care of him. The DA's coming up here alone. He's carrying a long tubular case. The blowgun must be in it.
Why is he coming before Grayson gets here?
I don't know, but he's got the blowgun. That's all we want. Come on. This is it. I'll take the blowgun out the back way. As soon as the gas clears, you go in and finish the DA, quietly. Then report to the scarab.
Right. Drove out of the alley and Miss Richards after him. Here, take my car. Thanks. Calling Gail Richards. Calling Gail Richards.
Come in, Grant.
Where are you?
Going out Jefferson Road. Matson's about a quarter of a mile ahead of me.
Don't get too close. I'm following you in Donovan's car. Keep me posted.
Right. Calling Grant Gardner. Calling Grant Gardner.
Come in, Gail.
He just turned off toward that old barn east of the river.
I know the place. Drive past it, then double back and keep an eye on it.
I understand.
Don't start anything unless you absolutely have to. I'll have this fixed in a minute.
Well, hurry it up. Calling H1. Calling H1.
Come in, M3. Did you get the blowgun?
Yes, everything's okay.
I'm not so sure. Norton hasn't reported in yet.
He hasn't. I better go back to the hotel and find out what happened. Norton must have got in trouble. I'm going back to look for him.
You're staying right here, Madison. Back up. You too. Tie him up.
That was quick and easy. As far as he's concerned, yes. But she worked with Captain America, and he's probably on his way here now. We have too much stuff belonging to the museum stored here, and we can't take a chance of letting anyone find it. Spread a powder tank. We'll blow up the whole works and the girl with it.
All set.
El Noti Show es el show de las noticias, porque en TV Max CBA también tenemos actualidad. El Noti Show es el show de las noticias, pero un poco más entre amigos, noticias para tratar, para analizar, el deporte, el humor, la gente, todo eso integra Noti Show, el show de las noticias, en TV Max CBA, TV con sentidos.
Louis, who used this phone last? The girl. She left the connection open so they could hear us. We've got to get her away fast. Halt! Captain America. Either the district attorney and Captain America are one and the same man, or else they're working very closely together. The girl called the DA's office and left the phone open so they could listen to us. Then Captain America arrived.
Well, we'll fire over our Captain America in due time. Now we must get ready for the next move.
The next move?
Yes, against Henley, the petroleum magnate. He also was a member of the Mayan expedition which discredited me. I've sent him an extortion note, which he's sure to take to the district attorney. And we must learn what the DA intends to do about it. So you're to install a radio dictaphone in the district attorney's apartment.
In his apartment? If he should find me there...
Ah, but he won't. I've arranged to have him come here.
Shine, sir? Not today.
Yes, Mark?
The district attorney has just gone in.
Very well. On your way. I'll keep him here long enough for you to finish the job. In the library. Come in.
Hello, Doctor.
How are you, Mr. Gardner? It was good of you to come. I realize you're a busy man these days. Have a seat.
Thank you. I'm very busy, but I knew you must have a good reason for wanting an interview.
Thank you, I have. The National Academy of Science has asked me to prepare the material for biographical articles on the members of the Mayan expedition who have been murdered. I'd appreciate it if you look over these notes to make sure I'm not divulging any information to the criminals that might interfere with your plans to arrest them. They're only a few pages. Perhaps you could look them over now.
Certainly. I'd be glad to, Doctor. DA still there?
No, he just left.
That's okay. I'm in his apartment now, and I'll have time to finish. Open your receiver and set it for 20 megacycles, and I'll give you a test.
Very well. Gruber.
Calling H1. M3 calling H1. Hello, 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 hello.
Yes, sweetheart, it's okay. Now get out of there quick. 50 gave me the back any minute.
Right.
Hello, Chief. Mr. Henley is here. He's in a panic.
Henley? Petroleum magnate?
Yes, he's waiting in the outer office. He's received an extortion note signed by the Scarab. He wants to see you at once.
Oh, I see. All right, Gail, get a police escort and bring Mr. Henley here. When did he arrive?
About 10 minutes ago. I've been trying to get you, but your line was busy.
What? What's that?
I said I tried to get you, but your line was busy.
All right. I'll expect you in about 15 minutes.
Very good. When Henley arrives, we know exactly what they propose to do.
Now, Mr. Henley, what is this about an extortion note?
They mean business, Gardner. Something's got to be done quickly.
Henley, if you value your life, you will obey the following instructions implicitly. Draw $100,000 in currency from your bank and return home with it. Wait there for a telephone message instructing you as to the exact time and place where the money is to be left. Scarab. How did you receive this?
It was pushed under my door.
Do you intend to pay this money?
Of course I intend to pay. It's my life I'm buying. I consider it worth the price.
I'll consent on one condition. You are to remain on the police guard, and Miss Richards will deliver the money.
That's satisfactory. Will you try and capture the extortionists when they come for the money?
That won't be necessary. We have a specially constructed carrying case for just such an occasion as this. It has a secret compartment containing a radioactive cell, which keeps sending out a signal. By means of triangulation, we can locate the case wherever it is taken. Perhaps to the headquarters of the Scarab himself.
I'll take care of the mechanical spy.
We'll take every precaution to protect you. But remember, we're probably dealing with a homicidal maniac. You call me at my office as soon as you learn where the money is to be delivered.
I will.
We'll walk you to the elevator.
Now the homicidal maniac will plan a counterattack.
Bye. Good luck.
Thank you.
What is this fairy tale about a carrying case? I never heard of it.
Neither did I. It's a good idea.
But you told Mr. Henley.
I not only told Henley, I also told the Scarab. When you said my phone had been busy, I realized someone had been in the apartment. I searched and found a radio dictograph concealed in the bookcase.
They may think...
Just what I want them to think. That we're depending on the phone he located to trace them. So they won't expect us to try any other scheme.
So that's it.
Yes. And as soon as we learn where to leave the money, I'll start. You go to Henley's, pick up the case, and take it to the location designated.
may come in.
The girl came out alone and left the case.
I'll get it. Drive the car around to the other entrance. Take this case and drop it down the shaft at the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
Get your hands up, Matson.
Take this case and drop it down the shaft at the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
Get your hands up, Matson.
here.
Yeah. I took it right from under Captain America's nose and finished him off at the same time.
You should have gone down the shaft to make certain.
Anyhow, we got the money and outsmarted the district attorney.
Perhaps. Rupert's checking now.
You're right. The money is hot.
District Attorney tricks Scarab. Extortion money useless. The District Attorney's office has just announced that the extortion money delivered by J.C. Henley, wealthy oil man, to the criminal gang headed by the Scarab is useless to them. The serial number on every bill was listed. Banks and business houses have been notified to keep a sharp lookout and phone the police at once should any of the money be presented. A list of the serial numbers will be found on page 3. In my last note to Henley, I warned him he would suffer if he failed to obey my instructions. Now I shall demonstrate to him what it means to disobey the Scarab. Madsen, proceed with our original plan.
Yes, sir.
How soon can you be ready to strike?
By tonight.
After the night, Henry will be glad to pay any price I demand, in spite of all the protection he can get from the district attorney.
And although your trick to prevent the use of the money was successful, you will soon learn how dangerous it is to disregard the Scarab's orders. Scarab, when did you get this note?
It slipped under my door about an hour ago. You know, I was a fool to take your advice. I should have paid the money without any strings and had it all over with.
What assurance do you have that the Scarab would have stopped with one demand? Once you start paying extortion money, there's no end to it.
But this second note doesn't ask for money, it just threatens me. Oh, I want to help you, but, well, I've got to consider my own safety.
I've considered that too, and made arrangements to keep you right here in my own apartment under guard. But neither you nor any member of that Mayan expedition can be really safe until the Scarab and his gang are run to earth.
Of course, you're right. It's a hopeless task.
Not exactly. This was in the pocket of the man found at the mine.
Just a card from a used car lot. It isn't much of a clue.
No, but it does indicate that the dead man has had some connections with the used car lot.
You the manager?
Right.
I'm Gardner, district attorney.
Oh. Sit down.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Have you ever seen this man?
Why, yes. I sold him a truck the other day.
What type?
Panel job. I've got the specifications right here. Funny thing about it, too, he had me looking for several days. Had to be just right. Nothing else would do. Here. 18 feet long, 5.5 wide, 8 high. Double doors in the back with 12-inch window in each.
License number?
XM 7643.
Was it in condition to be driven away?
No. My tow car delivered it to a garage on the other side of town.
Which garage?
I don't know. The night man made the delivery. I'll ask him when he comes on tonight.
Phone me the address of that garage as soon as you can. I'll be waiting in my office.
Sure.
So far, the only clue we have is the license number. Now, if
Hello? Just a moment. It's for you, Chief.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Gardner. I have the information you want. It's Martin's garage on 5th Street. That's right. Martin's garage.
Take it easy with this stuff. All right. This sure looks like one of the real company trucks.
Yeah, good job. That's exactly like the one used at Henley's plant. Hurry up. I'm supposed to be on my way to the oil plant now.
Hey, what about Barton?
He's getting the blueprints. I'll pick him up on the way. Slide the door back, will you? Here.
can I do for you?
I'm the district attorney. I'm looking for a large panel truck.
Well, we don't sell trucks. We only fix them.
You misunderstand me. The large panel truck was towed in here the other day for repairs. The license number is XM7643.
Oh, yeah. It needed a new motor, and we didn't have any, so we turned down the job. The owner took it someplace else.
You don't know where it was taken, do you?
No, I don't.
And you didn't do anything at all to it?
No, not a thing.
You don't mind if I look around, do you?
Oh, go ahead. Help yourself.
Thanks. Get inside. Phone for some of our men. Check the place carefully.
Is the truck in there?
No, but they stenciled it with the name of Henley's Technigas Oil Company, so they must be planning to attack his plant. I've got to get out there right away.
Hey, wait a minute!
I've never seen you before. New man?
Yeah.
I'll have to see your pass.
Where do we hook them in?
Connected into this pipe. The nitro gas will feed through these pipes into every building in the plant. Wait. 200-pound pressure on this line. I'll close the master valves. Fires full blast. Steam will carry the nitro gas into every building in the plant. As soon as the pressure hits 350 pounds, the gas will ignite and the whole place will blow up.
Well, let's get out of here.
Open up that master valve.
saco.
¿Quiere que le haga la música de fondo?
Bueno. Lo saco del cuadro. Lo traigo a la vida real y se convierte una persona en carne y hueso. El Chaveta. ¿Cómo anda, Chaveta?
Hola.
Gusto verlo, ¿qué dice usted?
Hola.
Bien.
Déjeme que le dé un abrazo.
¿Cómo no, amigo?
Qué lindo.
Usted es un
vale.
amigazo de años.
Sí, señor. Muchos años juntos, mucho. Me acuerdo cuando estaba usted ahí frente a la iglesia se hacía el costado allá arriba. ¿Se acuerda usted? ¿Cómo se llama ese lugar?
Al lado de la iglesia. ¿Qué iglesia?
Frente a la iglesia ahí. Me acuerdo. ¿La Merced puede ser?
Ah, la Merced, sí, el de Apune.
Sí, claro. Bueno,
No, el
No.
9 de julio. La peatonal.
de Petón.
Pues la iglesia de la Merced está... No, está en de Apune, no es la que está en Vélez Arfiel y General Paz, va todavía.
Fíjate que no conozco bien el tema ese de las iglesias.
Sí, bueno, está...
Porque son tantas iglesias que han hecho. Yo,
Y bueno, pero hay 4 o 5 que son tradicionales